Hey there, grumpy old fart here. Wet my whistle for this one. I have friends keep telling me, "Oh, we need to do tactics videos on tactics for Starfleet battles because it's a great game. If you haven't played it, you need to. It's really good." This particular Starfleet battles video is in memoriam of my friend Kevin. And those of you who know me know Kevin. Nobody played Kzintis like Kevin did. Kevin had a way of using drones in combat, in Starfleet battles, that I'm still baffled by what he did with them. He could stagger them so that one transporter bomb couldn't take him out. He staggered them so that no matter which way you turned, they were going to get you. You just couldn't get them all. He was the only one in our Starfleet group who dared play the Kzintis. I think it was because of a book series that he read, the Man Kazin Wars. My contention is, regardless of the reasoning, the man played Kzintis better than anybody else. So, and he died recently of cancer. God bless him, and prayers for him and his family. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you, because we're going to play some games when I get up there. Alright. In Starfleet battles, drones are used by many different races. Kzintis use them most, but they are a favorite of Klingons, Orions, and many others. Drones are essentially nuclear missiles, and they're played as such. There are many types of drones, and I suggest you read through the sections so you know the types and differences between them. There are a variety of drone launchers as well, so be sure and read up on them. The drone types that they have, there's a chart in my book, and I use the Doomsday Edition rules. That's what I'm going by here. There might be later editions, I don't know, but here you go. I haven't played in a long time, so bear with me. Type 1 drones have a speed of 8. They last for 3 turns. They have fuel or power to keep going for 3 turns, endurance of 3 turns. And they have a warhead strength of 12 points. So speed of 8, damage of 12. They last for 3 turns, and it takes 4 points of damage to kill them. They're Space 1 drones. Type 2 drones have a speed of 12, a damage of 12, and they have an endurance of only 2 turns, so they're a little shorter range. But they still take 4 points to kill, and they're 1 space drones. Type 3 drones. These are called Long Lance drones. They have a speed of 12. They have an endurance of 25 turns, so they're really long-range drones. They call them Long Lance for a reason. They have a warhead strength of 12 points, so they do good damage on impact. And they also take 4 points to kill. They are a single space drone, 1 space. Now, and the space I'm talking about is in your launcher. You have so many spaces, and these drones you can fill it up however you want, however your points allow. Type 4 drones have a speed of 8, a damage of 24, so it's a much bigger warhead. They have an endurance of 3. They take 6 points to kill. They are 2 space drones, so they're a little bigger. They take up 2 spaces in your launcher. Type 5 drones have a speed of 12. They last for 2 turns. They have a warhead of 24, warhead damage of 24. They take 6 points to kill. They are also 2-point drones, two space drones. And Type 6 drones have a speed of 12, an endurance of only 1 round, so very short range. They have a damage of 8. They only take 3 points to kill, and they are only half space drones, so you can put twice as many in there as normal. The Type 1 is standard, so unless anybody spends any points, everybody's using Type 1 drones. That's as per the book. I suggest you read up on the types of drone racks and the launch rates. Also, methods of control are important because you got to know how many drones you can control, and there are other factors involved in that. So read up on methods of control as well. Later years saw improved speeds of the drones up to speed 32. So There's more to it than just that. This is a lot of research into this video, so bear with me. There's a plethora of different drone types in the advanced rules, including spearfish, swordfish, probe drones, multi-warhead drones, ECM drones, etc. And the drones can get very complex. Usually in the games we played, people didn't want to get into the minutia, so everybody just chose regular drones, speed of 8, damage of 12. And those are good drones. They're not wimpy by any means, by any measure. They do good damage. They're decent speed if you use them properly. At worst case scenario, they're a distraction for the other guy to have to shoot at. You know, best case scenario, you use them effectively and do some significant damage. Because if you launch 2 drones, that's 20 speed of 8, damage of 12, 24 points of damage. Just saying. Like I said, though, the different kinds of drones can get very complex. I suggest you read up on all of it, because when it comes to drones, what you don't know can hurt you. Using drones gives you a nice edge. Do not discount them as extra free boxes on your SSD. They are viable weapons. No matter what race or what type of drones you're using, they can all be useful. When targeted by drones, that's the meat of this video. When you're targeted by the drones, there are a few simple rules that I myself follow. First, kill every shuttle that the enemy launches. Every single one of them. Kill it. Kill it at range if you can. Because you never know what's in them. They're just nasty. Scatter packs are drones, or it's a shuttlecraft. You load it with drones and you shoot it out, and it flies over there towards the enemy. And when it gets so close, all these drones pop out. You know, it's just nasty. Scatter packs are not fun to have to deal with. If you destroy the shuttle at range before it gets close enough to disgorge all these drones, you can kill it and be done with it, and that's always better. Suicide shuttles are just nasty. Essentially, they put an antimatter bomb on a shuttle and send it off. It's a makeshift drone. Either way, they're just nasty. Kill every shuttle that they launch. It's just good policy. Okay, it's SOP, standard operating procedure. Kill it. A single drone is a nuisance. Basically, shoot it with anything you've got. Make sure it dies. Knowing how much damage it takes to kill it will give you an idea of what you need to shoot at it. A drone kills another drone regardless of how much damage it takes to kill. So if a drone's coming in and you don't know what kind it is, launch a regular Type 1 drone at it. Because one drone will kill another drone regardless of the size, of the warhead size, or how many points it takes to kill it. So drone on drone is a good thing. Drones in mass, that's for single drones. Drones in mass are deadly. They can be, oh my god, deadly. Kill them all. Entire stacks of drones on the board can be killed with one transporter bomb. If you've got stacks of drones coming towards your ship, you launch a transporter bomb. The bomb detonates in front of them, even if it's right next to your ship, because 10 points from a detonating transporter bomb is much better than a stack of 20 drones. You see what I'm saying? It's a trade-off that I'm willing to make. I'm sorry. But yeah, transporter bombs are good for there. Of course, now the bad part about a transporter bomb is this also necessitates dropping a shield which faces that area. As a Romulan, what I do is I try to move away and roll the transporter bomb out the back, out the shuttle bay or whatever. And as you're flying along, the bomb stays. The drones are chasing it. They hit the bomb and blow up. Drop it as a mine. That's what I do. To me, that's a little more safe than dropping a shield that may be facing an enemy. You have to judge the pros and cons in any given situation. Check out my video, The Altar of Victory. That was a unique way of killing a buttload of drones. It worked, but it was quite costly. Sacrificing a fast patrol ship on the Altar of Victory. Wild weasels are good against any seeking weapon, including plasma torpedoes, but they necessitate reduced speed and maneuver and have no active fire control. You can't have your active fire control up while while you have a wild weasel out there. A wild weasel is a special shuttlecraft. You put 1 point of power for 2 turns, and it's armed. You send it out, and it acts like a decoy. It looks like your ship to the incoming missile weapons, drones, plasmas, whatever, suicide shuttles, all of it. And as it's going, they turn and they go to hit that, which is a good thing. Problem is, while that wild weasel is on the board, you have to, I want to say it's speed 4, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, 4 or 6 or whatever. And you can't maneuver wildly. You have to maintain a kind of a rigid maneuver chart, and you cannot have active fire control. Also, look at the collateral damage of surrounding units when the wild weasel gets killed. That's important information. If your wild weasel is 1 hex away from you when all the damage hits it, the explosion, it can damage you too. So just keep that in mind. It's important to know these things. There are so many different ways of using and dealing with drones that any serious discussion of the subject would make a video like this several hours long at least. And the section that in my books is titled FD. The section on the drones, just by the drones itself, is 26 pages long. And that's not counting the references to other sections. So, it gets down here, you're reading, and it gets down there, when you refer to this section. And then you have to go see that and then come back. We're not counting all that. This is just a section on drones, 26 pages. Read up on the drone rules and everything mentioned in them. This knowledge can literally save your ship. The best tactic is A, one that works. Doesn't work, it's not good. It's got to work. A, one that works. And B, one that you pull out of your ass. Remember, if it's printed in a book somewhere, chances are people have read it. If they know it, they also know how to counter it. Above and beyond all else, have fun playing this game. This is a wonderful game. This game is not for the weak-minded. If you play Starfleet and you enjoy it, you're a smart dude. Okay? Period. You're a smart person, male or female. I know a lot of ladies out there that play, and they're really good at it. Basically, this game requires intelligence and perseverance. Captains who can win at this game are exceptional, at least. Captains who can win with Kazintes, Kevin, are brilliant. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.